Yo, 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 blessings and peace. One love to everybody, you know. I got a few topics. First, I want to start off. This goes about the U.S. military and America. So, in my dream, it was like getting ambushed by the other side. And in my dream, it was a tragedy. It was like, imagine an enemy trying to touch the ground. And as I say this, the white bird fly back. Yes, Holy Spirit. Imagine an enemy trying to touch the ground and your citizens couldn't fight. Imagine an enemy was already in your country, unknowns to you. That's deep. That's deep. You know, everybody have an option to choose what side they loyal to. And just because a person in the country, that doesn't mean they're for your country. Speaking mindful volumes. If it was an attack and they did touch the ground, the average American citizen can't fight. And it's just gonna offend a lot of people. Oh, I can fight, I gotta fight. No, you can't fight. You can't fight mentally. You're not physically fit. Because the average citizen is out of shape. Let's be real, they out of shape. The average American citizen is out of shape. A lot of these people don't know how to survive off the land. They don't know how to crop. All that they supposed to learn when they were young. If it was cold, like the Cold War was, hey, we was in a recession at that moments, well, it was real hard. You had to live off the land. You had to know when to plant this and when to plant that. I learned all this. Yeah, my grandma taught me a lot. Grandma taught me a lot. We couldn't get water. I know how to filterize that water to make it pure for me to drink. How many times I gotta filter that water just so I can get fresh water? I done lived in the woods where I know how to start fires in multiple ways, using the bare minimum without a lighter or a match. You feel me? In America, it seemed like this the lowest in history that they had a problem with recruiting people. So, a draft would be the wise thing. A lot of people may not agree, but we can't have sentimental feelings because there are kids involved. Hell, we all got kids. Some people do. If you don't, this don't pertain to you. Don't get hostile. Don't get offended. I don't want to hear your comments because you got to think from a logical standpoint view. You can't just think from being simple-minded and just looking at the situation. Oh, we don't want to draft people. No, you got to look at it from the outside of the box. Why do we have to draft people? Obviously, we must be low. And if the military low, we could get overran. Y'all depend on the military to protect the country. But if the military is low in numbers, because a lot of people is not joining the military, we gonna get overran. So you gotta push them sentimental feelings to the side. You got to, you ain't got no choice. We think, you gotta think for the country. The general, he gotta be a great chess player. Cause I gotta put people here, I gotta put people here, I gotta put troops here, I gotta put technology here, I gotta put machines here. I need to have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Keep going down the motherfucking list. And the president gonna co-sign on them, back it up. Once it's stamped in that black pen, it's official. It ain't red, I don't think. I think it's stamped in black. It's official in black. It's fake if it's in red. That's what I believe. That's wisdom. That's wisdom. But back to the moral of the story. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, we gonna have to recruit, because if they did have compassion, cause the country don't want to allow it, we getting ran through. And if the military ever got ran through or bypassed, the people in for a rude awakening. They can't fight. They don't know how to fight with knives. They don't know how to fight with swords. They don't know how to strategically think. They don't know how to be strategic and militant mindset. They can't play chess. They're simple-minded. They don't think outside the box. I'm not trying to tear down nobody. I'm just speaking from outside the box. The in-box thinking would be a collective of people doing the same shit. The outside of the box would be people like that stand out. They do things that's not the norm. The abnormal is really the normal. If a collective of people do focus on gossip, drama, entertainment, that's where mentally they mind at. But then you got the people who focused on building, creating innovative ways. They're outside of the box category. These type of people over here like to club and party all day. These people over here want to build and co-create. They look like they don't fit in. Of course they don't fit in. They're different. They have different mindset, different goal, different viewpoint, different outlook on life and reality. This is the land of the free. But sometimes the free will got to be took when it comes better for the country. Let's be real. Nobody wants to see their kid get drafted into the military. 18 to 26. It's sad, but that's gonna be the best bet. We have sentimental views to this situation. Our country gonna get overran. This is the lowest in history. The military gotta stay on troops. It gotta stay a certain amount of man. You don't have enough man to deploy over here. We ain't got no choice but the mandatory draft, because we're gonna get overran. Hey, that's a mouthful of wisdom. But like I said, this is the one and only T for the kid.